I know people who, I live in DC now. I know young people who live literally maybe 15 minutes from the United States Capitol, from the monuments, from the White House, who don't know they live 15 minutes from the United States Capitol, from the Washington Monument or the White House, right? And so what we tell young people and what was told to us, it matters. My mom was, I told you she was a serial entrepreneur, very involved in the community. And my sister and I have a sister, we're 23 months apart. We would always be with my mother. My mother owned her own business and she worked from home. And so after school, she would pick us up and we would go with her. Whether that was a meeting, a fitting, she was a seamstress for 16 years. Lots of people were coming to our house. The living room or the sitting room area was her office. We had a curtain that she would pull. And when the clients were here, it was so great. So I learned about being engaged and involved from her. But my community, I think, is what exposed me to a lot of these different things. And I'm a Girls Inc. girl. I know you're familiar. Are you familiar with Girls Inc.?
Yes, but no.
It's a nonprofit organization, services girls 6 to 18, after school and summer programming. And Girls Inc. is how I got introduced to the political process. Girls Inc. is where I learned about media literacy. I wrote and edited and produced my own PSA. It was the first time I did that. We won an award. Like, that is, Girls Inc. is where I honed a lot of the skills. Girls Inc. is where I learned to be a public speaker. It was just a really formative experience for me. And my first DC internship was in Girls Inc.'s National Public Policy Office. So the community that I came from and my parents were really instrumental in making sure that I knew that the world was that my vantage point, my world could be as big as I wanted it to be. And I thought that was helpful. You know, my mom said, I don't know when it happened, but I used to pretend to be a newscaster. My name was Donna Burns. I don't know who Donna was or who she reported for, but I would pick up a spoon or whatever. And it's Donna Burns reporting live. And I don't know why, but
that's incredible.
Now I don't have to pretend to be Donna Burns. I get to be Simone Sanders Townsend.
Yes. A similar upbringing, though, where my parents were like, you can be anything. I feel like they raised us with that mindset, which is so important. I mean, I feel like from a young age to just be instilled with there is no ceiling.
Yes,
you know?
It's critical because you're from a farm in South Carolina, and I know South Carolina well, okay? I know people who, I live in DC now. I know young people who live literally maybe 15 minutes from the United States Capitol, from the monuments, from the White House, who don't know they live 15 minutes from the United States Capitol, from the Washington Monument or the White House, right? And so what we tell young people and what was told to us, it matters. I volunteered at Girls Inc. after I graduated, and I'll never forget, we go into one of the classrooms with the girls are always broken up by age. We were doing some kind of project where they had to go on they had to imagine a day, you know, their best day ever. And we told them money was not an option and you could go anywhere and do anything you wanted. And these girls were raising their hands with some very amazing things. Somebody's like, I want to go Dubai. I was like, I ain't never been to Dubai. I need to put this on my list. This girl is 8 and she got goals. And this one young lady raised her hand and she said, I would like to go to Kansas City and go shopping. And we were like, no, you can go anywhere in the world you want to go, do anything you want to do. And money is not an option. She said she wanted to go to Kansas City and go shopping. Now, what y'all don't know is in Omaha, you do go to Kansas City to go shopping because that's where the better stores are. Okay. We just rolled down the road to Kansas City. But this young lady's world was only as big as going to Kansas City and going shopping. And I think young people across the country, children, especially young girls, they deserve to know that their world can be as big as they want it to be. And that's going to take some work. Some people are not going to want you to have the things you say you want to have. They will try to deny you the things that you have worked for. But the world can be as big as we want it to be. And I think I took that to heart. I've tried to live that.